We talk a ton about creating high odds, low impact setups. As a matter of fact, especially as it applies to the small landowner, that frankly is mission critical. The reason I'm standing out here in this hot sun today is I actually happen to be a grand total of, maybe 60 yards from the new deer and deer hunting office. We are just outside the city limits, and we happen to, along with the office space we're renting, have access to 5 acres of ground here. Guess what? We're going to create a fairly high odds, low impact stand site right here. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to bush hog that area there, we're going to plant some food. Then what will that result in? That will result in Dan, David, any one of our staff being able to get done from work, walking out, slap on their hunting stuff, walk out that door, and jump into a soft-sided redneck that we're going to place right underneath between those 2 trees right there. That way, any wind that happens to be blowing this way whatsoever, we're standing in the middle of the yard, deer are not going to go to that yard, but guess what? Happens to be an egg field over there. So they are going to want to go over to that egg field and feed in the afternoon, evenings, and then the morning, filter back to where they're bedding. There lies the whole trick to this stuff. Okay, what do I have to work with? In this case, what I have to work with is I've got 5 acres. I've got 5 acres, I've got a lawn here. Okay, so now how can we access that without blowing it up? If we go back into that timber at all, we have exploded that timber, guaranteed. Our hunt is done. But if we just go ahead and put in a little trophy clover plot right over there, put in a ghillie blind right there, now we can go like this all day, every day, as long as the wind is blowing in that direction. We are never going to get winded. That is how we create high odds, low impact stands. We go ahead, we look at our property, we study it. Okay, what areas can we safely access? What areas have a dead zone for our wind to blow into and we can get out of? Okay, now we take those spots, and the best amongst them, we build around them. It doesn't matter if it's a slam dunk spot or if it's some spot like this. This is the best we got. Are we going to kill Pope and Young after Pope and Young after Pope and Young out of that blind there when we're done? No, but it is the best we got, and we just manufactured relatively high odds, exceptionally low impact hunting. And this right here is how we did it. Our most powerful weapon is our brain and our powers of analytical thought. Utilize the heck out of it. We are remodeling these whitetails worlds. If we're going to do that, you darn right, we might as well do it so it benefits us as much as the whitetails. We talk and talk and talk about high odds, low impact stand setups. Mission critical for small properties, particularly beneficial for all properties, but mission critical for the small ones. How do you pull that off? You pull it off by first identifying the areas you can access, depart, and hunt without getting busted. Okay, then you take the best of those, you build around them, and you take what you have and you make it the best you can. That does not necessarily mean the best ground around, but you know what? Sure is going to be nice that after we're done with work, all they got to do is get up, grab their bow, get dressed, and come right there, 100 yards from their desk, and be hunting.